We are live, Kim.
Yes, I'm back for another one. Are the kids being well fed, Raina? We're giving the girls
I think they're stuffed.
we're giving the girls well fed content. Welcome back to another episode here with us at Raina T's. Bitch, you know you two LGBT fabulous slain Florida water hose ass witches.
Witches,
Okay,
honey.
the real deal. And of course, as you guys always know, you want to reach out to us, bitch, email, readings, spell work, consultation. We will leave our contact information in the description box. So what's on the menu? What's on the dinner platter for tonight, sis?
Girl, so we talking about Miss Meghan Markle and this pregnancy that she just announced a couple of days ago. Which,
wow.
I mean, I personally, I've been saying this for a long time. I really thought she was going to do this really quickly, so I'm not surprised.
Are you picking up a Jezebel succubus spirit from her?
I'm picking up succubus, Jezebel, and opportunist spirit from Meghan Markle.
Wrapped up in a nice racially ambiguous blanket, bitch.
Yes, with a smile. With a smile and some fire pussy.
Wow. So she's really treated. They just got married.
Just got
married. And Mama has been putting in every opportunity that she get with Harry. Bitch,
girl, they fucking the house.
Back. She's throwing that booty back, bitch.
Showing that ass back. Making that ass clap.
So we have a treat for you guys tonight. We are going to be doing a reading on the situation.
For Miss Meghan.
We think we're gonna come around and do more of this more often, where we do readings on popular topics that are coming up in the media, bitch. Yes, and give our tea. And we know these cards are going to slay. We know these cards
like they always do. Like
hello. So we will be clocking all the tea here. All of it.
But before we get started, let's break down our thoughts about her and this whole situation.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I want to ask you, when you first saw this woman, Miss Meghan Markle, and when she made her presence known as the woman who Harry chose, because he basically chose her, what did you think when you saw her? What were you happy for her? What did you think?
I always had this. Well, let's talk about Harry, okay? I've always had this kind of I've always gotten this impression from Harry that he was kind of like the black sheep of that royal family. Obviously, his mother was also a commoner herself, Diana, Princess Diana, honey. She was a substitute. She was a school teacher, and I believe she was. I'm not sure, but she was some type of connection with Wales or something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not too sure.
Maybe some ancestral shit.
But her herself, she was kind of always that. And while William was kind of the one who was being primped and prepped to, ascend to the throne eventually, Harry kind of was like the odd child. He was kind of like the one that was given the freedom to find his own space and find his own place. So I've always kind of got this notion from him that he would be the one out of all of them to date someone racially ambiguous or someone out of the total spectrum that the royal family would have naturally approved of. And then, I think he posted something on Twitter about a flashback or a throwback Thursday or something like that. And he had a picture of Halle Berry in his college dorm or something like that.
Ain't that. But sis, but you don't remember when he for Halloween dressed up as some Nazi or whatever?
Was that what she was giving?
Yeah, she was giving you Nazi teas, and she put up like the Hail Hitler hand up in the air in the picture.
Oh wow! Harry, see, I don't even be keeping up with these girls.
This happened years ago. This happened maybe like over 10 years ago or something like that.
So he was young. He was like still.
He was young, out of college type teas.
Okay,
maybe
stupid,
18.
And he was shown. I get a very shown spirit from him too. That
drinking, smoking.
fucking the house down with these white pulls on white pulls and was not getting it. And I think he snuck around one day and bitch got that non-disclosure letter signed by nice kinky black, like that the real black, not even the mix, the real black.
Yes.
And she put that A1 fire
on his ass,
LaBonka on his ass, and he was like, "Oh no, like white girls
turned his ass at
white girls where."
White girls wear with this no rhythm. Ooh, no tea, no shade to the girls.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that on the show when you read girls.
No tea, no shade, sis.
Don't you go in and start reading these kids, girl. But okay, so that was my opinion of Harry, that he was always going to be the wild child. And then when I saw Meghan Markle, it was kind of like, I mean, I really wasn't, I was not the one on board, you know, like all these other kind of, I don't even know what the conversation is with, you know, a lot of the black girls in the West that they're like, oh, we finally got some, yay, we finally got some black.
Is this a win for black women?
Is this a win for black women? And she's black. And, you know, it's like, I've never been one to, I'm one like this. You fall on the spectrum of blackness based on your appearance. Like if you are passing as, you know, white and you're mixed, then you aren't really like, is your lifestyle and the way that you walk and the way that you're living, is that really closely associated with black beyond your parents? You know what I'm saying? Like being black is being black, girl. I mean, it comes with all that. All of that a person who is non-black, they can't really relate to. Now, I'm not saying that racially ambiguous people don't have their own identity problems or issues or societally face ostracization or whatever. But, you know, again, if Harry would not have brought a Gabrielle Union or a Lupita, he would not have brought a Lupita to the house, dinner table.
Not shaking that table. Harry shaking the table.
The queen, Miss Queen, honey, Miss Old Crone, she would have been like, "Oh no, ma'am, honey, break them up right now. Whatever you got to do, send death threats, send notes, bribe this whole, whatever you got to do. We're not having that." So, I mean, I feel like for Harry and Meghan, it was kind of like oh, well, let's do this so it is culturally acceptable.
It's very palatable, very palatable.
Right, for my own people. But as far as how I was looking at her, I really wasn't moved. I really didn't see her. I was like, okay, girl, like, whatever. So what about you? What are your thoughts on her?
I mean, I'm pretty much the same. When I saw her, you know, with Harry, I did side-eye her with that Nazi shit. Like you said, she was giving you black sheep tease growing up, because, you know, William was kind of giving you male Diana tease as a teenager. But he started losing his hair, and I feel like that's when it kind of like declined for him, especially the looks in the looks department. But when she was growing up, like as a teen, this motherfucker had sickening blonde hair, and they likened him to Diana. But then, as it's like, honey, the supreme honey, as she ages, she wanes. So he started waning, and Harry began to rise.
Yes.
And Harry grew into his looks. You know what I'm saying? But that Nazi shit, side eye, and I don't know like how she would feel. I don't know what this woman feels, but I'm saying like if I'm, you know, mixed or whatever, and I'm dating a person who dressed as a Nazi and it's publicized that they went with the hand and did all of that, I don't know.
But that just goes to show you how less of an association she had. Well, bitch, we didn't even get into her. We didn't even really get into her.
Well, you know what?
We're just talking about the surface.
Yeah. Well, okay, so Meghan. So as far as Meghan, when I saw her, I wasn't impressed either. You know, I look at these, you know, light-skinned mixed women side. I do. No tea, no shade, girl. It is what it is. I do, because it's like they're the preferred choice. So of course he was gonna go with that. To me, she looks like Demi Moore. She reminds me of Demi Moore a lot.
Yeah, she kind of does.
In her face, and the middle part with the black hair, just long black hair, it gives me Demi. So it's like, girl, you look like a white woman, really.
Right.
And to find out she's an actress, so that lit a light bulb in my head. I'm like, oh really? So you were an actress? She's not some regular chick. This bitch is an actress, okay? Bitch, divorcee, been married before. I think she's like a year or two older than Harry. Um, and yeah, she had a boyfriend. When she met him, she had a boyfriend, and um, he hit her up. I don't know how, but he contacted
Who
somebody
is
to
he?
get her.
William?
Harry, he got her. Like,
Harry.
yeah, he personally like contacted her, and she dropped the guy she was with immediately.
No, she did not,
Yeah, she
Raina.
broke up with him that same day, bitch. That same day. And
Mama is here to what? Secure the bag.
secure the
Honey.
bag. And she got with Harry. And yeah, so that's how that is. So looking at all of that, I don't know. She comes off to me as in the surface, smiles, very pageantries, very she's trying to give you kind of like Diana tease in a way, I see. But I can see past the surface.
She's very mouse. She's very mouse in the public eye.
Yeah, but there's
something
there's
going
petrol
on
in there, honey. There's a fire in there, and I see it. Like I'm not fooled. I see you, sis, because you jumped over the pond a little too quick. You know what I'm saying? Like it was very very fast. And
so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
And how you feel this movement and this trajectory of them being introduced as a couple, them then being married, and now her being pregnant. You said it was phase 3 or 4, bitch.
Well, I was looking at this kind of like if she's a agent.
Yeah.
Like some sort of agent. For her, either an agent for herself or somebody else. But I personally feel I'm not gonna get too cynical. I feel like she's in it for herself, and I feel like in her mind, phase 1 was getting with him, okay, breaking up with the boyfriend and getting him. Phase 2, moving to England. She was dating
she's from
him.
America.
Yeah, she's from here. She's from Cali. She's from Compton, actually.
Oh no, she's not.
Yes, she is. Her mama still lives in Compton. Yeah, and she was
LA hoe.
She's the LA hoe. Yeah, that's how she got into the acting and all of that stuff. And she was on the TV show Suits for a few, which I never watched.
Oops. Canceled.
Yeah.
Canceled.
And she's on that show, whatever. And she left the show for that life. She cut off everything. She gave up that life so quickly for him. No thoughts about it. So I'm like, yeah, you're securing the bag, sis. And it's so evident how fast everything is. It's like, to me, when you get married to somebody, you should spend at least, I know that they're famous and rich and all of that shit, and I know these people live faster than the regular person, but I feel like you should at least have a few years of you and this person where you get to know him on a marriage one-on-one basis, and you develop that foundation of love and passion with this person in those first years of marriage. I feel like that should be done the right way.
So do you feel that they should get married first or later?
Marry, like, okay, go through your courting,
your dating period,
right?
Okay.
Get married and then be just you and your man for like 3 or 4 years.
But that's hard for them to do now, because we did say, these are two famous people.
Right, but that's why they get divorced quickly. That's why these marriages don't last. In my head, I see, for regular people, I would say 7 years of you and your man living a childless life. Of you and your husband.
7 years. Girl, you are talking alien to these queens.
I know, but I'm saying for the
7
perfect.
years?
For the perfect.
I believe, okay, in my mind, I think you should spend at least 6 months to a year of dating someone or seeing them and having y'all going out, and it's after 6 months, it needs to be like or even before 6 months, bitch, probably 3, bitch. We need to be talking like, is we a couple or not? Then after the 3 months, y'all attempt to establish the boundaries of, okay, what's our living space? Are we going to live together and stuff? Because you got to live with a person too, to kind of get to know them and know them, and is it going to work? How does it intermingle? Things like that. So I would say at least a year of getting to know someone. And then after that year is talking about the next step, possibly engagement. And then once the engagement happens, you should be living with the person. Y'all are engaged. That's cute. No kids, honey, quite yet, bitch. But living, with the person, cute, engaged. And then after being engaged for like 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 3 months, and then bitch, we need to start talking about the wedding. And then after the wedding, after I get married to you, I don't want to have kids until like a year or two later, like at least 2 years, because it's like you two have to like morph your lives around each other. And to have a child in the picture, it's kind of like that's a huge stressor. And I think it's because it's so glamorized, you know, having babies and oh my God, babies and children. And oh my gosh, she's a mommy now. It's like, it's become so glamorized that I think people really miss the logical application of what it means to have another fucking body there to feed. Now, this is no problem to these two because they're sitting on royalty, you know? So, I mean, like you did say, it's a faster pace and it is something, but it's like, how I feel like Harry is just starstruck because Meghan she gives me that she knows how to play the role of being whatever a man wants her to be. Okay, she already has an attractive appeal. She already has, you know, she's sex symbol, sex siren tease. She's laying it down effortlessly, bitch. Okay, just womb, honey. And then, you know, she knows how to smile and nod and just, you know, play her role and do what she needs to do. I think she's very much an expert at this. And I do pick up a very succubus spirit from her, as well as a very Jezebel spirit from her in knowing how to play the game of men. You know what I'm saying? But bitch, when are you ready for this reading, honey? Because I want to see what the spirits have to say, honey.
Yes. Well, before we do, I want to finish the phases because I feel like, so phase 2 was her moving to England. Phase 3 was the marriage, and phase 4 is the child. I personally feel like Meghan is not going to stay with him forever. I feel like she's going to leave him in about 7 years or less. I see her possibly having another child, and then leaving him after that. I don't see her staying with him. I don't feel like she's in it for love. I feel like she likes Harry. I feel like she likes fucking Harry, because Harry and her have really good sex. And Harry is packing, honey. Okay, that fire crotch is yes, honey. She got like a good 8.5. And she's slanging, and Meghan knows how to suck and fuck, honey.
Yes,
and
she
throw
does.
it the fuck back. So I think they do like to fuck, and I feel like that is the root of their relationship is sex.
Yes, sex.
And I feel like she's securing her bag. So yeah. So now let's do the reading. So I'm about to start shuffling and asking these spirits to give us all of the tea on Meghan Markle.
All of it.
Give us her intentions. How does she feel about Harry? Is she in this for love? Does she feel like she's a part of the royal family? Will she leave?
Will she be successful?
In her mission to secure the bag? Give us the truth. Expose her. Give us all the tea, spirits. You know what we want. You know our intent. Give us the tea on Miss Meghan for the girls. Come through and give us the tea on Miss Meghan Markle and her plans for world domination.
Yes.
Because I low-key feel like this woman is birthing the Antichrist. Bitch, you heard it here first on Rain of Teas. Okay, bitch, and look, the thing just beeped. Bitch, you better not play with me. Okay? This woman is possibly birthing the Antichrist. Do you fucking understand me? Okay?
I'm ready to see what these cards got to say, bitch.
Let's see.
What these cards talking about over here.
Well, we'll stop now. We shall stop now.
Spill it.
Okay. The first card, the present position, is the Ace of Wands.
So we're talking about a bitch who really knows what she's doing. Okay, she is not emotionally involved. She is intellectually involved, and she knows stratagem. She got that good talk game as
that
well.
Good talk game.
Because swords, you know, they
deal
the
Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands.
Girl, look at you. Bitch.
I said Ace of Wands, girl. You didn't hear me correctly, but I said Ace of Wands.
I thought you said swords, bitch.
We got the playback, girl. We could play her back. I said Wands.
Oh, look at me already jumping the gun there. Okay, so you go ahead with what do you feel?
No, but I feel like what you said though, because the aces do have similarities, so that's why it was still making sense. The aces
do have similarities. The wands, though, is going back to what you said about the fucking, though.
It is about the fucking, and also the baby, because the Ace of Wands symbolizes a seed.
Yes, it does.
Potential. So it symbolizes that baby. The Ace of Wands does pick up on pregnancy, so I feel like this is a victory for this woman. Bitch, the ace. I got it, bitch. She got the prize. She snatched.
Got the prize. And the ace also represents, at least the Ace of Wands represents a victory. It represents a triumphant kind of like start in the world. You kind of raising your banner and being like, bitch, I'm here.
I'm here, bitch. Starting a business.
I'm here, queen.
This is a business for this woman. She is securing the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm also picking up a very much what you talked about that energy being rooted in the deep sexual ties. Yes, like the Ace of Wands also represents dick too.
It is
big
dick energy. Yes,
dick energy. So
yes, So she's making that peen real happy. Trust and believe Harry is happy right now. Okay, this man is living having this bitch.
He has never been. I think it's safe to say he's never experienced sex quite like this.
No, he has not. No, he has not. No, he has not. He has.
Like, this is new for her.
And she lets him. She lets him do shit that other bitches won't let him do.
Right? That's very improper. Very improper, honey. Very I don't want to say impractical, but bitch, like.
Yes.
What's that? Inappropriate, honey. Very inappropriate. The girls get very inappropriate.
Very un-British like. Okay. Harry gets hood in that motherfucking bedroom.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Talking all kind of ways to her ass.
And that's always been in him.
Choking her ass out, bitch. Choking this bitch out.
I'm sure they got some. I'm sure they got a dungeon, honey, and some toys.
Oh yeah. And some toys.
Oh
yes. You better believe this bitch. I see her like just him nutting all over her fucking face. Like, yes. And she will put that shit, bitch, in her hair like a conditioner, bitch. Yes. Just living. Okay.
Queen, I can't. Give us the second card, bitch. What's the second one giving?
The next card is the immediate influences, and it's the Knight of Chalices.
So you take this one, and I'll follow.
With this immediate influence, I feel like this is Harry, honey. Harry is drunk. He is drunk in love.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Harry would go to war for that pussy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's how the succubus bitches do, though.
But she do. Yeah, she do. It's a fantasy. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Them waters. Yeah. He's right now entranced in the scrying bowl of her pussy. Bitch, we getting deep up in this motherfucker. Okay. She got this motherfucker entranced.
He's bewitched.
He is bewitched.
He is bewitched.
He is bewitched by her. Okay, so this is not a deep, intense love. It is shallow.
Not for her, but for him.
For him, it is.
But for him, he's in.
He's in, but for her, I feel like it's shallow, exterior, sexual type of energy. But I feel like Harry is emotional. And right now, he's not logical. With this Knight of Chalices, to me, it can be an illogical type of love. It can be something rooted in fantasy and an illusion,
Right.
you know, which she's giving him.
Absolutely.
Because from what I see, she's not in this for the long term. In my, you
No.
know, so I mean, is there anything else you're seeing with this card?
I think you picked it up. Excellent. I think you picked it up, bitch.
Yeah. So moving on to the next card, which is the Goal or Destiny, and it's the World card.
And that's about the child. That's about a new. That's about a cycle coming to a close and a new one beginning.
And a new beginning. And a new beginning.
This is about coming to the world, you know, a new, you know, and when you look at like a lot of depictions of the world cards throughout certain episodes of tarot, you kind of see the cycle of life in and of itself. Like, you know, a new baby, a teenage girl, then a mature woman, and then an old crone. Like,
yes.
You've seen that picture before? It
yes.
represents also the seasons too. So I feel like with this, you know, this represents a whole bread, bitch, because Meghan now is like secure in this family. Like she is the mother of royal blood.
Of royal blood, yes. And
so doors are opening for this bitch.
Yes, absolutely. And I feel like this world card is solidifying her position, honey. She will secure the bag. The world is in her hands. This is complete domination. Meghan is dominating, and she will dominate.
Yes, she will.
She will be successful, from what I'm seeing.
The spirit is telling me even Harry likes to get pegged too, bitch. Like, Meghan gives you very soft spoken in the surface, but that's a dominatrix type bitch. She is,
and she dominates his ass too. Yes, she do.
Yes,
she dominates his ass. Yes. So with this world card, I see success for her goal or destiny. Meghan, from what I see, she will be successful. She will plant that seed. And I will say, I feel like her first child will be a male. I'm seeing that. I feel like it will be a male. I'm kind of seeing that. She if it comes out a male,
you heard it first. You heard it first here at Raina Tees.
If she comes out a male, then I'm telling y'all, it's the fucking Antichrist. If that comes out a fucking boy, y'all better be shook. Because and it would come from there, from England. It would come from there. Trust and fucking believe.
Well, what about the other girl?
Who, Caitlyn?
Kate. What about Kate?
I mean, Kate. I feel like she's there. I feel like Kate is
Kate is very a coat hanger tease, bitch.
Yes, and Kate is over to that life. Like, she has given herself, but I feel like, to me, it's more honest. I feel like Kate is there to be a part of that family,
right,
and to secure the generations and be that mother, honey. That's what I feel like Kate is, and she just happens to be beautiful. But Meghan, I don't see that in her. I see her like, bitch, I'm coming in there, hunty.
Get ready, honey, kitty. What they call it, kitty boo boo?
Boo boo, yes, Miss Boo Boo Kitty, honey. Miss Boo Boo Kitty. She's coming there like Boo Boo Kitty from Empire. Okay, she is coming there to secure the bag. And she will play. She will play wife. She will play mistress. She will play all that, bitch. She will play everything she has to, and be that Boo Boo Kitty, honey, and crawl, and wear that fucking leash.
Ooh.
For Harry. But she knows that she knows that she's securing that bag, and what she gotta do. So this world card, yes, she will do it, and she's gonna be successful. Yeah. Now the next card is the distant past. It's like, who's gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me? The next card is a distant past, and it's the King of Chalices.
So this is kind of giving me, like, Harry has been like longing for an emotional connection though, but with a fantasy, because it's like I was saying about that, that I don't know if I said this in the video yet, but back in the day, I did say that, but Harry had a poster of Halle Berry in his college dorm room or whatever, and Halle Berry kind of made a comment on Twitter like, "I see you, Harry," or whatever the case may be, and I felt like Harry, it's weird. I'm gonna say this, but it's very weird when you fetishize only wanting to date a race just for that race. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if, okay, you know, you've had more success dating us, you know, outside of your race, or, you know, dating inside your race or whatever. But when you kind of just are like, okay, I only want mixed girls, I only want, you know, Asian girls, I only want white girls kind of thing, you just are willing to, I mean, you just like, you get that, and it becomes like you place it on a pedestal, because it is the epitome of like what you want. You know what I'm saying? In a way. And I feel like, you know, Harry, like that, but there's no logic to this for Harry. Like, he's not even scoping this. He's like, wow, the mother of my child, like, wow, we're married. Like, I'm so lucky. I'm this and this and that. And it's like, you don't even think for 1 second, like, damn, you know, like, it's just too good to be true. Like, it's just so sweet. Like, we don't have nothing. I'm not saying they don't have fights or issues or disagreements, but it's like, again, like, where is the logic? It's very little logic that's applied, and we're seeing it in this reading. It's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of emotion and fire sexual energy, and without any grounded sort of pentacles or earth energy, or any sort of rational mind air energy with the swords. Bitch, you just drunk, girl. You just bitch drunk in love, honey. Like Beyonce say, girl. Like.
And I feel like he posted that picture of Halle Berry to prove a point. Like, oh, I've been like mixed girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't something new. It's like proving a point.
Yes, I feel that too. I do. I definitely feel that too. So, I mean, what are you seeing with the King of Chalices? What is that saying to you?
I feel like Harry, this may pick up on his energy, and him being a sweetheart, like him having that very deep emotional just depth. I'm not sure what sign he is. I don't know what sign he is, but I feel like he does have this exterior, but he, you know, which he gives to the world, but he is very emotional. And I feel like he wants somebody to connect to. He wants somebody to listen to him, to be his ear, to be, you know, and I feel like Meghan gives him that. I feel like Meghan is like, what's wrong, Harry? You know, and just gives him that pillow talk. And she will soothe him.
Siren, bitch.
Siren. And give him, bitch, and is tending. And you know, she is willing to be that cup for him to pour. Because we know this man has trauma. I mean, his mom was killed at such a young age. You know, so this is the woman that's coming into his life.
Always having to be together. I'm sure it's hard to find anyone he can really trust or connect with or talk to.
Yeah. So this King of Chalices is definitely that energy with him. I mean, he has his heart, like he has his heart in his chest. Like you can just pick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's picking that. Ooh, look, see, the phone just did something right now. Hello? See, look, it's acting up now. See, the spirits ain't playing.
The spirits be cunning, and they be shaking the table.
They be shaking the table. So I feel like this King of Chalices is definitely like Harry is an emotional person. He's tied to his emotions. Is very deep. His depth in there. Like I said before, he has his external, you know, solid surface, where he is sitting, you know, giving you that. But Meghan, she knows how to swim in there. Like this bitch is a fish, honey. She is a fish. And that's what I see, yeah. So
okay, so let's move on.
The next card is the Two of Chalices.
Oh, okay. So what are you getting from that?
You know, this is new. This is new with them. I feel like they haven't been together for like 3 years and shit, right?
Right.
Unless they have been. I don't know. You guys tell us. I don't know. But to me, this symbolizes, but that is recent, okay, anyway. So I feel like, and even with this African card, it shows two people of two different backgrounds coming together. You know what I'm saying? And
I was hoping you were going to point on that. I was.
And Harry is falling because it's showing this man falling. I feel like he is falling, honey. He is skydiver teased, okay? Harry is skydiver. And I feel like they do connect. There is a connection there. Okay, yes, there is. Nobody's saying that there's not. Um, but I personally feel like Meghan is in it for Meghan at the end of the fucking day when it comes down to it. And I feel like this woman is gonna get bored, okay? But she's securing the bag. She is the agent for herself. But yeah, this Two of Chalices to me, it is showing their connection. That they are two individuals from two different places who came together. There is a connection there. But it is very light, you know, because
it is, because I was just gonna say it's not the lover's card. It's not a real soul bonding experience. It's more like, and with the Two of Chalices too, yes, it does mean two different cultures coming together and those differences being attractive to the opposite sides, and that's what kind of like connects them. But also, you know, we're looking at also kind of a superficiality too when it comes to it. And like we spoke on that earlier in the reading where we were kind of saying, you know, she is looking at the royalty in that life like, girl, that's what I always wanted. And for him, it's like, bitch, you're the mixed bitch that I always wanted. So it's like it's not like, you know, I mean, what really do we know? But, you know, from the surface of what I'm picking up from this reading, it's not like there was, yes, girl, it's the pillow talk, but there wasn't that real full, like, you know, this girl is a fucking model. Like, this girl has been working in the industry.
Actress.
And an actress. So, and he's part of the royal family. So it's like they both are kind of curbing their lives a little bit to kind of meet each other in the middle. But don't sleep on the fact that these people have both had to harden their hearts and harden themselves to make it in their industries. Okay, yeah, like, bitch, you can't be a model or actress over here with an open heart and soft and you just believing dreams and all type of shit like this and being sweet to everybody.
And let's not forget this bitch has been divorced.
Soiled, honey.
Soiled. She's a divorcee. She knows what it feels like to go in the courtroom, honey. She knows what it feels like to get that paperwork. She knows what it feels like to file it.
Ooh. And Harry does not.
Harry does not.
So no wonder he's so like, no wonder, like, this is his first, probably his first, like, damn, and like,
Meghan,
we're doing this.
Ass turned that boy the fuck. Meghan, honey.
If they don't last, he needs to go for black. Like, he needs to just go for the real root, honey, because I don't even know, like, with the mixed girls, I'm sorry, you know, I'm not trying to come for the mixed girls, but I feel like a lot of them, they do kind of have an agenda because it's like, they know that they have a marketable look and they know that they have a mark. Am I spilling the tea?
Give them, girl, give them.
I mean, you know, the girls kind of have, like, when you go on YouTube, mixed chicks is like that's the normal. Mixed girls are now the new black kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And they're speaking for blacks. You know, they're the representation for blacks in movies and in television. And, you know, and bitch, I'm not saying this to be like shady or that it's any hate or whatever. But it's the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the real tea, girl. You know, so when it comes to those girls, I feel like because they've been kind of looked at as the special, oh my God, you're like tan skin with these green eyes and this curly lioness hair, and you know, you just been coddled like that all your life, you kind of feel privileged and a little entitled to the sweeter things in life. You know what I'm saying? So bitch, you're gonna go, you're gonna reach. You know, like if I was mixed, I mean, I would be doing the same thing. So, but bitch, it ain't no tea holding me back, girl. You know, I'm not saying bitch can't secure a Harry, honey, but you know, in looking at the whole dynamic of it, I think it is safe to say that this woman, she has her agenda. Like, yeah, the love may be there, the consideration, the concern, the care. I'm having his seat, girl. I'm coming into this life. I know what it is.
Though. It's still a plan in the back of her head.
But bitch, at the core, she's gonna make sure she's straight out of all this.
Hello. So that's the recent past, the Two of Chalices. The next card is the future. And it's the Eight of Wands.
So things are going to be moving real fast with these girls. I feel like it's another, after she has the first child, but she's going to lay low for like 6 months and then she's going to have another one.
I'm telling you, that's bitch phase 5. Phase motherfucking 5. I feel like she's going to have 2 kids. Because, I mean, the 8 of Wands is getting it while it's hot. It's moving. You know what I'm saying? It's in the air, like just shit happening.
The momentum is fast. And I don't think she knows that,
what she gotta do, bitch. Secure this motherfucking bag, bitch. Like, get this baby, girl. And I don't know if she's talking to her mama. I don't know if she's talking to her mama on the low. Like, girl, just making her mama proud. Like, mama, I'm gonna get this bag. I'm gonna get this fucking bag, mom. You know? But yeah, I feel like she's doing this shit ASAP. ASAP. She ain't trying to be there for too long. I'm telling you, 7 years, she's out. Low key, she probably waiting for that old bitch to croak. She probably is. Because she ain't got too long. So once she leaves or dies, it's a wrap. You know? So what else do you see with the 8?
I think you kind of hit it like really on the head, bitch. You know, like everything happening so fast and the opportunity being in the air, because also, you know, she's getting a lot of publicity too. You know, especially with this baby thing. You know, the news and the media, they love the crowd to the girls when they are having seed, honey.
Girl, like it was so clockable though. When I heard it, I was like, bitch, phase 4, honey. Like, bitch, this bitch is in. She is in, Megan. Damn. This bitch wasted no time to get knocked up. Like, girl, you are in a rush, bitch. She ain't even trying to get to know this nigga, bitch. She ain't trying to get to know this motherfucker at all.
Right now, like, what's tea? You
like,
know?
Bitch, I'm trying to secure this bag, bitch. Like, move out the way. Like, get out the fucking way. For real. Like, she is here to work. And who's gonna check her? Because from the look at this so far, bitch, she's gonna get away with it, bitch.
And honest, it's so funny. I think you brought this up too on how, you know, it's almost time for Miss Elizabeth to be out, honey.
Yes.
So who's really gonna stand in her way?
Nobody. Elizabeth will not last another decade, honey. She will not last another decade. And I don't think Meghan is gonna stay 10 years. That bitch will stay probably like 7. I see her probably doing 7.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So give us Miss next one, honey. So about the question, about Miss Meg.
About Miss Meg. It's the Knight of Wands.
Girl, if that ain't telling, I don't know what is.
I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So the Knight of Wands, to me, this is showing that Meghan, you know, she's about that fire. It's about sex.
Is she a fire sign? She might be.
I'm not sure. But this is about sex, you know, the Knight of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, that victory, but she's that knight, so she fights for that dick, okay? She fights for that dick. This bitch is a sex master, okay? The Knight of Wands in my deck is showing like the man transforming from a snake to a eagle. So this is about like a transformation, which she has done.
A metamorphosis.
A metamorphosis. And the Knight of Wands is about traveling. In the Rider-Waite, isn't it like in Egypt or some shit like that? Is it that one?
Yes, in the Rider-Waite edition, it represents someone being culturally explored. You know, being a cultural explorer.
This is Meghan. Hello.
Coming from, you know, the West and going to the East.
Hello. What is this?
Also being attracted to that. Also being very attracted to that. Very fiery sign, very sexual sign. Someone who is usually well sought after as well. Like they have the looks, they have the charisma, they have the appeal, and they also have that bravery to kind of travel. You know, because you're in the like you were saying in the Rider-Waite, you're looking at a medieval knight, and he's in Egypt. Yeah, bitch, he's in the pyramids. So it's just total different cultures. Total. And I think that's I think she knows that that's what makes her attractive and marketable for the girls. And she's winning over here right now. Like,
she's
girls,
winning. She's winning. Yes. And bitch, I guess Raina Tease will be the hidden gem that, you know, the public, like, most of the girls will probably never hear, but we clocked it here first.
Oh, bitch, yes, we did, honey. And Raina Tease is going to grow, honey. We will not, honey, just stay hidden sweet tea, yes. Bitch.
No, we
trust
will not,
and
girl.
believe.
Yes.
We're coming as well. We have more videos.
Absolutely.
Doing readings on these girls and other topics, which we're a plethora of content and information. So it's coming. Like, where?
That's already here.
It's already here. Okay. She's already present. But no, at the same time, I do want to say this too about Meghan. And us doing this reading on her and coming for her, whatever. Like,
but we're not coming for her. Like, we're giving the tea.
I'm not pressed. Get it? Because you don't want to be at the core. And like I said, at the core, yes. At the core, it's about Meghan. She's going to make sure she's set. But absolutely. Then as you go up in levels, yes, there's love. Yes, there's intimacy. Yes, you know, Harry must be very sweet. I'm sure he's bitch. You walk into the hotel room, it's roses all over the, you know, got the maid, he's got you set up, you know, buy you gifts. So he's appealing to her. He's definitely doing that. And I think that would win any woman over. But at the same time, at the core, Miss Thing is going to make sure in the next 7 years she's sitting, honey. And I cannot be mad.
I feel like she is planning. She's not staying there. It's not because she wants to be with that man for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Okay? It's about securing that bag and having them kids.
Wow.
So, the next card is the environmental factors. And it's the Ace of Pentacles.
The Ace of Pentacles?
Sus is securing that bag. Sus is securing that bag.
You heard me the way I said it.
And get into this because in the African deck it's showing the two babies, the two kids. So I feel like she's having two children. She's having at least two
children.
And low key,
the spirit is telling me two, girl.
Low key, it might be two boys. It might either be two boys or a boy and a girl. But I feel like this first one might be a boy. And the second one, maybe a girl or two boys. That's what I'm seeing. So the Ace of Pentacles is yes. And I feel like Harry's going to love them boys. I feel like Harry's going to love the fuck
out of them. Yes. And them going to be some cute ass children now. Them going to be some cute little curly haired, you know. It'd be crazy if one of them is actually a redhead. But they're going to be some cute kids. And I think the first one, I think they might have two boys. The spirit is giving me two boys.
It's breaking up. It's breaking up. See, the spirits are coming through.
See?
When you said boys, it broke up.
Yeah, I feel like she's going to have two boys. And the second boy the second one might be twins. It might be twins. Because, you know, the girls are very into twins. And those rich girls, they can do that.
Yeah, they can't pay. Absolutely.
Can do that. So they might do that. But yeah, I definitely feel like Harry wants sons. He does not want daughters. Does not. He does not want girls. Because, yeah, they're not having it, honey. So definitely. But Miss Thing is over here. Sit like that coin. The coin has already been planted for her.
Planted. Wow. Divine. She is sent. Okay? Meghan here is handed to her. Nobody's stopping her. Nobody.
I really want to get into them text conversations. Like, what was the tea exchange, and how did Miss Thing even what was that? Like, I'm low key a little interested in like going online and seeing what, you know, the sources, bitch. Go to ET sources, honey, and see what the girls are talking about. Because who here? I mean, you did say that one of Harry's people or Harry himself hit her up, and it was kind of like
Harry like Harry want that. You know what I'm saying? They let her know Harry wants that ass. And she left that man that day.
Ooh.
Okay.
I ain't mad at your sis. I ain't. And see, what does that say? That you're, a woman like that, that very Knight of Wands energy is able to drop for the next opportunity. And the Knight of Wands is an opportunist, honey. He's very much an opportunist, and he's very much willing to go with the most exquisite route, that's going to lead him to the most valuable of his pursuits. You know what I'm saying? So it was never about love. She could have been seeing that guy or whatever. But low key, let me ask you this then. Okay, so if you were seeing somebody and it wasn't like, y'all was just kind of in the first phases of dating, and then like a royal someone hit you up and was like, come through, like, what would you have
done? I'm not mad that she secured the bag. So we're just clocking the tea. That's all we're doing, girl.
Bitch, you ain't even got to answer her because that already says it all.
But wait a minute.
And
but
I'm right
at
there
the same
with you,
time,
bitch. I probably would have hit him up and like, look, yeah.
But at the same time,
I'm
let me
gonna
say
have
this.
to talk to you another time. Like, hold out for me just a little bit. Let me just check something over here, and then bam, blow up on the news. Like, yes, honey, Miss Thing is over here seeing a new bitch.
But my thing is, unless my previous is a 10 and the new one is like a 4, then it will probably be a no. But if this giving me the same as Meghan, I have to go with Harry. I would.
Yeah.
But I think I would stay. I would not be opportunist to just be there for 7 years and pop 2 kids and then live my life and get that residual check, okay? And be
bitch,
city.
I would. I would, bitch.
Think
I would. I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her because you know what? With so much going on and with so many names kind of flying in and out of the industry, I mean, you're here today, you're gone tomorrow. Like, can we really be pressed with her for securing, like, you are set for life. Like, them kids pop out, and whether you stay or whether you go, you're straight. You know what I'm saying? You're straight. Like, you don't ever have to breathe, you don't have to breathe another day of manual labor in your fucking life on your kid's name, let alone, you know what I'm saying? Them people give you a piece of land or give you your own house. I mean, what is the limits for those girls? So you're talking about someone who was brought up in Compton, like probably had nothing, probably, was just an average, regular, going to school girl, and was like, the biggest I want to get is to be an actress. And then to have something like that hit you up, girl, I ain't mad, bitch. I would have been right there with her ass, honey. I would have been right, Meghan, honey. I am vicariously living through you, girl. Get it, bitch. Get it, honey.
Okay,
get it for the girls.
The next card is the inner emotion, and it's the 10 of chalices.
So whose inner emotions? I feel like this is Harry's.
I agree. This is that he is going to get his cup or whatever. And I feel like she's going to give it to him. I feel like there is going to be that happiness. I feel like she wants that. I don't feel like, she doesn't want this to be like turmoil or nothing like that. She's going to give him. She's going to give him 7 years of greatness, honey, of family, She's going to give him what William gets with Kate. Because let's remember, Meghan is an actress. So she can give this. She will give you. She will give you mother teas in the bed with the baby. You know what I'm saying? In the royal bed, okay?
In the
royal bed with the baby.
Silk sheets, bitch.
Sheets, girl.
You don't even need no. You don't even need no bonnet, mama. Honey, the pillowcases, bitch, are that soft, girl.
Living in like this, because that palace is like 700 years old, okay? Living in a 700-year-old motherfucking huge
But
ass...
would she even be staying? I would not stay in the palace, bitch. I would be... I would have the girls build me a little something, honey, off on the side somewhere.
Okay.
I would not be with Miss Queen, honey. I would not be able to sleep.
With Miss Queen Mother, honey. Miss Queen Mother overseeing.
Not under my roof, bitch. Like y'all know what I'm saying. Not on my watch.
Okay. And that's
Not on
Meghan's
my
plan.
watch.
That is Meghan's plan. Not on my watch.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the inner emotion. Anything else you see with Miss 10 of Chalices?
No, I think you hit it. I think we hit it perfectly.
And the last card, the final result is the Three of Wands.
Wow. So this is kind of saying to me that even like no matter where it goes from here, Meghan will still be able to excel and like go further. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the launching point for her. Like her name, you know, Meghan Markle is like, bitch, you're history now. You're printed history, girl. You know, you can low key be an Orisha for the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's
like
getting
in
it,
200
honey.
years, the girls can be praying to you if you do it right.
She is, and it seems like she is doing it right. And this Three of Wands to me is kind of like her even leaving, like him, because in the right away, the person is looking out into the expanse. And it's about going to unknown places, and to me that's like leaving him. I feel like this is kind of saying that she will leave him.
She's gonna leave.
This to me is kind of like her looking out to be something else, to kind of like be Meghan.
Step out of the shadows.
Step out of the shadow and get out of there. And that's probably gonna be her reason for leaving. You know what I'm saying? Because these hoes always find some petty ass reason to divorce. Like, I needed to find myself, you know, and I just couldn't be with him anymore and all of this shit. But girl, that was the plan, girl. You never wanted to stay. So it's like, I feel like she is going to leave. And let me tell you, with this Three of Wands in the African deck, because we talked about the right way, but in this African deck, when she does that, them hyenas is gonna come for her ass. She's going to get backlash over that.
You don't want to mess with the royals.
With the royals, they're gonna be waiting for her ass. She's gonna be like a sheep, and they're gonna get her. Like, this bitch might have to move back to the U.S. because there's gonna be a lot of people coming for her, because you know they already side at her because she mixed or whatever. The minute she do something wrong, they will jump on this bitch. So when she does this, when she takes that risk, she tries it because the goat is trying it, bitch. Like, you coming up
and
on
I
her
think she's
shit.
Gonna try it. No, I really think I think right now she feels like she's smarter than the game, but she doesn't realize
everything
what
is
she's
perfect.
gotten herself into.
Yeah, the stars are aligned for this bitch right now. Okay, but she will leave. She will try it, and the girls are gonna come for her. Like, trust, they're going to be bad mouthing this bitch till the end. Meghan is not gonna be well liked by the British people for doing that.
And she better watch it too, honey, because you know what happened to Diana, girl. Ooh. Like, the girls don't.
Well, listen.
They don't play.
You know what? And that's probably what that shit means.
Over here looking like you done fell and bumped your head, sweetheart.
Okay, but she's gonna try.
Meghan, if I was her, I would just suffer it with Harry. Honestly, I mean, the day you want a break, like the day you want space away from him, you just get on a plane, all expenses paid, bitch, and you stay a week in whatever continent you want to stay in, honey. Bodyguards on fleek.
So what if she don't want some new peen?
Ooh, Meghan, don't do that to yourself, girl. If you're listening, honey, don't do it. Them hyenas are waiting. Y'all girls gotta check out the African American tarot, because the depictions are very much that of what we're talking about right now. And in the Three of Wands, it's a picture of a goat, a white goat with no protection at all, crossing under three. It's crossing a threshold, and the threshold is 3 wands, and it looks like a limbo, like going under the limbo line or whatever. And when the goat crosses the line, there are 3 hyenas along the pathway further that is waiting for the goat. Okay.
Yes.
So the goat doesn't realize this yet. It's just going like, oh, that looks cool, past this next threshold. But it doesn't realize the real potential dangers of its move. Yeah. So
yes.
Honey, I don't know.
And just a little side tease, I pulled out 2 cards on that Three of Wands, and what came out was the Fool card. And the Four of Swords.
Girl, not the Four of Swords, bitch.
So to me, this Fool card, because it's taking that chance, girl. You taking that chance, bitch. You want to start all over again. You know what I'm saying? You want to kind of like go on this new journey.
But the Four of Swords is giving me graveyard tea. She gives me tombstone teas, bitch.
But tombstone
Come on,
teas,
girl, we're
like
getting a little too morbid, honey.
no,
Are you
but
telling me?
With this Four of Swords, I see, because it's, to me, it's like kind of taking a break, and because the girls are gonna come for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what the Four of Swords gives, is the person kind of like you taking a break. You kind of like pausing, or you're taking this break. But there's some swords ready for your ass when you wake up.
When you get back.
So it's like the girls are
like
gonna
she'll
come.
never be able to get away from this life. So a lot of people may look at this like, oh my God, and we're kind of praising the situation, like, girl, you got it, you secured the bag and everything like that. But it is a big bite. And I think sometimes people bite off more than they actually can chew. And, if you go into this situation trying to play a game, Harry is closer to, obviously, Harry is family to those girls. They're going to look out for him. So, if that man is devastated, crying, and just, he's like, just make the pain go away. Just make the pain go away to Miss Great Mother, to Miss Great.
If that was still living.
Right. Like, or even, who knows what type of Secret Service that those girls got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, they probably
make the pain
for this
away.
whole.
Like, she just hurt me so bad. Like, why would she do this to me?
They'll probably call grandma up out the grave, bitch. They'll call this hoe right out the grave, bitch. Get Megan, get that bitch.
Send Miss Grandmother, honey, on to the girls.
From the grave, bitch. This hoe want this hoe to get this bitch. But I feel like this Four of Swords, I feel like the girls are gonna come for that ass. I feel like they are. The public is not gonna be living for Meghan after this. She will have a media shitstorm after this that she's gonna want to get away from.
Because we're talking about the Britain girls. Like, those Britain girls, they hold that nobility too high. Of course, it's not like the West. The West over here. I mean, I'm not saying all the girls over there like those girls, but it's that monarchy they're used to that. Those girls are used to that over there. But over here, it's kind of like presidents are kind of throwaway. No, ain't nobody really talking about Obama no more. Now we all focus on Trump. It's like, who's the next media sensation and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, you can have your heyday. You can also be shitting on the media, but in like 2-3 years, like, ain't nobody really checking for you like that. If you do something real bad, I think, we're so desensitized over here, and we're so quick to move on. But over there, I think those girls are very loyal, honey, and yeah, she will be banned. banned if she tries it. And I feel like she's gonna try it. I really do. I feel like she thinks she's smarter than the game.
Yeah, she'll take the risk. She'll take the chance. She doesn't care. I've had enough. Like, I want to leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I'm gonna take the kids.
Not enough, Harry.
Yeah,
like, enough.
I'm gonna take the kids and I'm leaving. Okay, and be on that fucking
flight. Them
flight.
Kids, honey, because them kids, honey.
Those two boys.
Kids.
Not the two boys. Not his two sons. Bitches, you crazy?
Yeah.
Well, Kim,
so that's our meal, honey. We hope that you enjoyed the side and the entree as well, darlings.
So yes, girl. So I guess we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yes. Oh, wait, let's give them newsflash tease. So tomorrow, if this whole over here, Miss Raina Teeth, my sister, if she's living, okay, because I asked her and she's like, oh, if I'm living, I'm like, girl, bye. If this hoe is living tomorrow, we will be giving you guys a live. Yes, Raina Tees will be going live. We will be open to chatting with you girls, taking questions, honey. We might want to pull a few cards if we're feeling it, and taking on questions for you girls about magic, about situations. You can come to us asking us for advice or whatever. We will be doing that tomorrow. I got to figure out how to work the YouTube configuration to set it up and put it on the chat log or whatever that shit is called, honey. The chat log, because YouTube now, she's kind of like, she's kind of giving you Facebook/Instagram where you can kind of like now chat with the girls. So we'll leave a notification. If not, check on our Instagram. I'll be leaving a flyer over there about what time preferably around 8 p.m. Eastern time zone. That's right, because we are two Florida hoes. And we'll be on the live for you girls. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.